Hello, hello, everybody. Okay. Okay. I think I got everything going. Let me pull this over here. How is everyone doing? If you're here, just come on in and say hi. Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. Let's see. Where are we at here? Oh. There. I think I got that. There's a lot of little things to do, when you're getting ready. And some of them you don't even realize aren't done until it's like, well, you gotta wait till this all pops up, But hope everyone's having a great day. I really do. I've been like a chicken with my head cut off this morning already. I don't know why, but yeah. Just wait and see. Let's see. What is it? Memorial Day? Is that right? Memorial Day. Gosh, I can't even remember. Monday. I gotta look on my calendar even to remember. Yeah, Memorial Day. Hello, Roxana. How are you today? Need to get my phone set up here to my emails just in case I need that. Hi, Mr. Greg. How you doing? All right, got that done. Shoot. I was trying to make sure. Oh, there it is. Okay. Wouldn't load my new emails. Make sure nobody's emailed me anything that I would need during my sale. There. Sort of a quiet day around here. It wasn't a quiet weekend. my my daughter-in-law, she's a triplet. She has a identical sister and a fraternal brother, and she had her sister's kids this weekend, and her sister lives probably, I don't know, probably 2 hours away, and they had dropped them off down here, and I guess her sister had some things going on, and so we had her boys all week, or they had their boys all weekend, and man, they're rambunctious. So we had 4 kids from the age of 5 to 11, I think. Is he 11, the oldest one? Yeah. And they were up and down the stairs, in and out the back door, on the trampoline, running, playing, jumping. I thought they were going to come through the ceiling at one time, and laughing and giggling and crying and fighting. It was everything. Not really, not punchy fighting, but like just arguing, yelling. But it's quiet now because they were taking them back home today, And then my son's here. He coaches my grandson's ball team. So they stayed here and then had to end up canceling the practice for the ball because it rained so much. He went out and checked the field and it was just, he said it was a swamp. There was just no way. So excuse me, that did not happen. But yeah. But that's sort of been it. Went to an estate sale and there were so many owls and frogs. I picked up a bunch of owls and frogs. I thought, why not? I haven't had owls and frogs in a while. And then I pulled, let's see, that blue linen tablecloth and matching napkins is so pretty. It's a 60 by 90, and the napkins are 16 by 16, and everything's there. There's 8 napkins, and then the tablecloth. And then on the quilt blocks, there are 56 quilt blocks. Now they range in size about 7.5 to 8. So you could still, cut them, lay them out, press them, cut them out in anything from about a 7.5 all the way down to whatever size you want them to be. Then there's a bag of just like scrappy feed sack and vintage fabric, mostly feed sack. And then I don't think I mentioned, excuse me, in the preview, there was something that when I was taking things down and put it on my cart, there seems like there was something I forgot to mention in the sale, and now I can't even remember what it was. I was like, oh, I don't think I mentioned that after the sale, when I was taking things down. Oh, the little this is it. The little World's Fair 1904 cup. Now I've had it for a little bit. I forget where I picked it up. State sale in Kansas City somewhere, but it's a Empire brand. Says quadruplate on the bottom of it. And it says something else, but I can't quite make that out. It's let me see if I hold it up to the camera if I can make it out. It's got a lot of the plating's missing off of it, but man, it's still really cute. But yeah, I forgot to show that in the preview. Pin. There's Miss Susan Romy. Hello, hello. Don't know how many people I'll have today, with it being, what did I just say it was? Memorial Day weekend. Oh my gosh. But we will definitely see. I thought there was something else that I didn't show, but can't remember. Okay. Can't remember, guys. Can't remember. So what y'all been up to? God, I feel just so like mellow or something. Like I've been smoking something just mellow. Susan and Greg, do y'all know, is Miss Pat gonna be here today? Or is she with her family? Her kids and stuff. Come on in, guys, and say hi if you're here. Gil's, I'm here. Hello, hello. God, I was so when you sent me that email, Gail, I was like, dang it, about the little Madonna. I was like, shoot. Because she was great. She's still great, but she's just, thumbless and handless on one hand. Luckily, you found all the parts wrapped up in there. She was all together, but glue her together, keep her, and we got that credit for you happening. Get you all straight, get it all straightened out. But I hated that. That's the first breakage I've had. Let's see. So far since I've been doing this, I've had one other breakage and one box totally lost. No, never did show up anywhere. I've never got it back. It never showed up at any house. Never said delivered anywhere. It's just gone. And it was a box of 1920s, 1930s Japan ashtrays. And there were some really neat ones. It was the women, sort of the, oh gosh, what would you call them? The women, mermaid ones. I know there was a mermaid one, but the other women were sort of risque, let's put it that way, women on these ashtrays. They were really cool. Oh shoot, yeah. You'll have to get you some little tweezers, maybe. Maybe be easier than getting your hand in there to put it in there. But yeah. Well, I'm gonna get started, I think, guys. I've got this. Y'all just gotta bear with me here, if you would please. I have got this like I'm floating feeling, just I mean it'll go away in a little bit, but and no, I'm not smoked anything or took anything. Sometimes I just get this real mellow feeling to me. And it's just like I'm dreaming or something. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It just, at least I don't hurt anywhere, like right at this moment. If we don't count, the arms, the chest pain and all that. I don't hurt physically, my bones and like usual, but which is good. But we won't count the other things. No, my blood pressure is usually always it's always been pretty good, when I go to the doctor, it's always the numbers are always check out good. And that's been a while since I've been to the doctor for anything like that. But I had a bunch of here many years ago. I had a bunch of checking my heart, and because I kept having chest pains, and just ended up being nothing because they didn't find anything. I'd say I need to change my eating habits because I know the older you get, sometimes when you're eating more spicy foods and things like that, you get a lot of what do you call it, heartburn and things. And I still eat all the spicy stuff, and I hadn't, and had me some like I made a salad with crab meat, broccoli, cucumbers. It has snap peas in it, green onions, all mixed up with like sort of like a ranch dressing on it, and you just mix it all up, and it's like a cold salad. And um, probably should quit trying to eat um, so much of the raw vegetables like broccoli um, and cucumbers. Because usually after I eat those, my chest hurts. And drinking, and for some reason, the green tea I always drink, it's this one. I think it might be causing me issues. So might have to change things up a little bit. And my bottle that I hide under my table, y'all don't know about my bottle of Jack. That might be causing me some problems. Oh, looky there. There's Miss Robin. Hello, hello. Hi, Miss Judy, Joe, and Jim. Princess Wave. Princess Wave. How are y'all doing? Ah, there is Miss Dana Grace. Hello, hello. You're hilarious. Well, y'all know I'm going to start repeating myself. Here we go. Ready? If there is anything that you are wanting to see, particularly up close, closer than what the preview and stuff showed you, just let me know, and I will try to get to it as fast as possible. You just have to stay with me because some things are sort of stacked up here. I have a little cart that sits here beside me, and sometimes when it's paper goods or flat items, cloth, things like that, I sort of stack them up to the side. And what you ask about may be on the bottom, and if it is, then it might take me a minute to get there if I can't get things moved around enough. But if not, I'll get to it as fast as I can. And I was where's it at? Yep, I don't see it. Ding dong, ding ding. What'd I do with it? Hang on, hang on. Hi, Kim. Now, how is Kim related to you, Judy? Is she, or is she just a friend of yours? Family and heart. But welcome, welcome, Kim. I'm not a singer, but I try. Let's see. She's my adopted daughter. Oh, those are my favorite. I have some of those. Fortunately, some of them are my daughters. I don't know how they are because they're older than me, but yeah, still how I feel about them. Judy, Judy, Judy. Well, we love Judy here. And Jim. Yep, yep. Gosh, Judy, you've been with me from just about the very beginning, I think. Can I be your adopted daughter too? All right, I see like Judy's put in the plain band, ah, frog plain band instrument. Yeah, got that in. Yes, indeed. Hey, Christy, how are you? um, Gosh, everybody's popping in. Everybody's popping in. Let's see. I was telling you about something. The box. That's another thing. The box that in the previews you've seen the um, tablecloth and everything in is a box that I had here, and I usually keep my papers and cards and things laying in it so they stay flat. So the box does not come with, unless you, I guess if you wanted it. But the thing is then I can't fold it where it can lay flat in a box or something. It would have to be in a rather large box and it would cost you so much to mail a box that size. It's always better if you buy linens like this, if it's brand new, you know, is don't get that box. That box make that shipping go. Just imagine that box making your shipping $10 at least more. Um, in some cases, depending on where you live, especially if it's like California, someplace like that, it will definitely make your box go higher. And I always try to keep shipping as cheap as I possibly can. Oh, there's only room for one of us. Well, she's got you then. Dang. I'll take Jim. Oh, shoot. Uh, okay. So I'm going to get started. I'm going to start with that piece that Judy asked about. Um, make sure nothing new's popped in here. Always like to check that. Okay, nothing so far. Good. Um, got a new shirt on. I don't know if I like it or not. It's new to me. It's not new, but it's new to me. Went to an estate sale and bought, oh, goodness gracious. I bought 2 new jackets. One of them still has the tags on it, a Ralph Lauren navy blue with the little white polka dots, and it's a long fingertip one, or it's a little bit longer than that. And it has the really cool like metal plate snaps on the front. And then the other jacket was a reversible from a blue jean material, like a blue jean material, to a tartan reversible Liz Claiborne. I bought this shirt that I have on, which is a Ralph Lauren, and then a Ralph Lauren sweater vest, like a big one with the V-neck. You put another shirt under it, and then I think like 3 more Ralph Lauren button-up cotton shirts, and some really pretty florals and stripes and colors. And then a Ruby Lane, which is a Dillard's brand, I think. That's just it, Dana. I never find a estate sale that's got my size clothes because I need like a 2 or 3X to go across my girls. Don't need it so much around the middle waist part. It's just the top. I got football shoulders, and I needed those sizes to fit me there. And this woman, let me tell you, the Loren coat still had the tags on it. $250. Still has the tags on it, and I got it for $10. The shirts and everything. The 2 jackets were $10 a piece. The shirts were $6, and they're all Ralph Lauren, Ruby Lane, and that one jacket is a Liz Claiborne. I never, ever would I be able to find those kind of clothes in my size at that price. So I bought them. That's all there is to it. I bought them. Because I usually don't. And they never have my size shoes in women's. I wear like a 6.5, 7. And usually, like, her shoes were excellent, great, and all nice. But they were 9s. And I was like, what? I want some of these shoes. Because half of them were still brand new in the boxes, never been worn. There was no marks on the bottom or nothing. And everything was a 9. I was like, man. I'm getting my start put in here on, oops, if I can get that, on this piece here. Isn't he cute? He's a Japan, little made in Japan. Now he is, Miss Judy, just so you know, he's a little bigger than, I think he's bigger than what you usually get. Maybe you want him bigger. I don't know. He's about 5 inches, 4 3/4. And I don't have very big hands, but yeah. I guess if I hold it up here, he's about this tall. And he's in really good shape. I did find some of these online, Judy, and they were, what was it? I want to say $34. $34. The ones I found of the frog band, or any Japan little piece. Like, y'all would not believe the prices of the little Japan pieces where they're at now. It is unreal. If you have a chance to go to an estate sale, or not an estate sale, an antique mall, and they have the little Japan characters like this and everything, look at the prices on them. And it's like, oh my goodness. It was on, it's went way up. Way up. Oh, I'm so glad I found some great clothes. Yeah, I love them. I got 3 or 4 pieces laying over there. Jacket. I haven't had any new clothes in, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 years. Been wearing the same thing. Because I'm not a shopper. So, but one day I think I'm just going to go and get me a new wardrobe someday. And then I never do it. Don't have the money to do it. So I'm getting ready to put my, excuse me, getting ready to put my last call in. He is rather cutesy. Love his little gold bow tie there. He's in good shape. I do need to clean him a little bit. Looks like his little arms got a little dust on him. There, that's better. Last call is in. We're going to mark that sold. Miss Judy. He is yours, girl. Congratulations. Doo-doo. Judy Joe. And Jim. And we will set him right there. Yep. Thank you. Yep. Now, I didn't see anybody else put anything else in. His belly was growing. Oh, shoot. His belly was just a glowing, glowing. Um, let's see. What do we do next? Okay, let's just get these because they're laying on top. I never know what to do next. Okay. Now, I have 2 little bags here. These are the little fruit, like millinery pieces. This is one that's got the fruit. Let's see, there's lemons, oranges, plums. Then there's pears, and I don't know if those long skinny things are supposed to be like bananas or something, but there's quite a few in this bag here, or you can choose from this one here that's got like more of the little, oh, I don't know what you call them, like little berries maybe, or some of them look like the little fruit too, but these are much smaller than these. Let me pull one of these out. So it'd be choice bag. Pull this one out here, and I'll show you the difference in size on these. But these, if I can get one of them out with it, there you go. Yeah. All hooked together. See the difference in the size? Of the fruit and everything on them. So I think there's like 11 of these in here, in this one. And there's not as many. I think there's 6 or something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6. But like they're different. They're not all the same. The other one, the one is all the same. But see, like here's some that's just the pears, and then a bunch of fruits. Here's some one like, and then I think there's a couple like this one in there with, and they're all really nice. But they're craft with, millinery pieces. If yeah, now you have to be careful with them because if you smash the fruit, they will disintegrate into like a plastery substance, powdery. But yeah, so it'd be choice between the large or small. Calling this large because it's got the bigger fruit, and these are small. It's a smaller one. And they are going to start out at $15 a bag. These little babies are expensive to buy. Look, this one's still got tag Japan on it. These are your older ones. These are not the new. You can buy new ones, but they're not the same. Like the little fruit's plastic on them. Yeah, and these are the older Japan ones, the plaster ones with that. So I think of them like like your M&Ms, that coating over them, a crunchy coating. That's like that. It's got that crunchy enameled coating on them. Some textured, some just shiny, different colors, sort of what they call, what is that? Ombre in color. Like this one on the end, see it's green and pink, sort of ombres down. And the new ones, they're just plastic. But it's a choice for the large ones or the smaller ones. I think there's 11 separate stems in this one. There is 6 in here, but all of them can be took apart, and you can use it all separate. Yeah, these are the good ones. I bought these in an estate sale. I went to an estate sale where she was a crafter, and her stuff was some of all still brand new in the box, and some of the pieces I just bought the whole case of them. Like I have more of these. I don't have many more, but I do have more. And we're going to put in, if I can remember how to spell today, I'm going to put in that last call. Hi, Mary. Should be coming in there any minute, that last call. Welcome, welcome there. And Gail, I just need to know whether you want the small or the large or both. Large, small, this being the large, these being the small. And when I go into antique stores, when I pull up, I pull up and I think, okay, please have some old Japan stuff in here, some really cool crafting Japan stuff, because that's what I really like a lot. And dang, I never can get it at an antique, but sometimes at an odd off, estate sale, I can get some, and it's millinery pieces. And she's going to take them both. Congratulations to Miss Gail. Did somebody else come in besides Miss Mary? Okay, this is a little bag. There's 4 pieces in it, and it is, whoops, your, see if I can get hold of them, Santa and Mrs. Santa in the rocking chairs. These look so cute under, like, I think I kept these. I've had them for a while. I kept these, I think, to do a little display under one of those little domes, and I just never got around to it. They're the little Santas and the rocking chairs are 1.5 inches. They're tiny, little miniatures, and then the angels are like 1.25 inches. Let me see if I can get you to see them a little better. There, angels, and you get 2 of them. One's got a little darker hair, I guess, than the other one. And you get both of those. Let me get a start in them. I guess I should. But just these alone, these little ones like this are like $20 online. It's unreal. I found these online, these 2, $20 for the pair. And I threw in a couple little angels with them. Started them at 12. Sounds like a better price than the other, and you get a little bit more. But so it's all of that right there for $12. Those little tart tins and stuff that I sell. You could do a little put Santa in the middle of one and Mrs. Claus in the middle of the other, and have them sort of facing each other, and like make them like into little ornaments. Put a little greenery around them, or tinsel, something like that. No, you don't. I try to find it, Gail, as much as I possibly can, and like when I can find it. If they haven't just went crazy pricing it, that's the thing. Sometimes they just go crazy pricing it. Like each one of those little pieces would be like $7-8, and I can't. Of course, I can't pay that for it, because I would have to turn around and charge an arm and a leg for it, and 11 of them for 15. That's a better price, So I'm gonna set this to the side. It is $12. Can't find it on the paper. Don't know why. Oh, there they are. And if anybody is interested in those, I'll bring them back a little later. But they are number 25. All right, next up is this because it's right here on top. This is the bag of quilt blocks. There are 56 of them. I counted them twice and got 56 both times. So hopefully there's 56. If not, then it just would mean one stuck together and you might have an extra one. And if so, yoo-hoo! But this is them. There is a bunch of them. And they are going to start out at, see, there's 56 of them. They are going to start out at $75 for all of them. That is really good. These all range in price or in date of fabrics from your 1920s to your 1940s. I found that's the newest fabric I found in these was 1940s. The oldest I found was in the 20s. And some people's like, well, how do you know that? Well, because I know some things about fabric. But aren't they cool? I mean, my goodness. There's so many different names for this pattern. Some people, when they put it together, now if you would put it together and you put the same color, see where the dark is, if you would have put that up here and where this lighter is, it'd been like a Jacob's ladder, okay? When you start mixing the colors like this, it's called 1,000 pyramids or 1,000 triangles. And when they did these all in all different ways. So this one, there's some that you can see hand stitched. And then some of them are machine. But, oh, look at this one. Very pretty. All of them are so stinking pretty. Here's one that they did in the way I was telling you. It's a blue, and they've hand stitched. A lot of these are hand stitched, but there are, always want to say there's a couple in there that are machine stitched. But I would have to say it's a very old, probably treadle like machine, Yeah, I'm asking 75 for all of them. Look how pretty that is. You could take these and turn them into trivets, put you some batting and a backing and then just sew around. And then you could do a big X across them, however you wanted to do them. Just, it's kind of, yeah. But if you also look at them, where'd that one go? Also reminds me of like, you can see it, if it's like a big star. Also, if you look at it, these being this dark, let's see, the dark right here, or I'm sorry, right here, and then this light being going straight across, being part of the points. Really cool. Let me go back. Oh, this one's cool. And so far, all of them I picked up. Yeah, all of them I picked up are hand stitched. And they need pressing. They need to be sort of stretched a little bit and pressed. I've had these for quite a while. I'd planned on doing something with them and just haven't got to it. So if you would press them and sort of stretch them, like, so you can get the wrinkles out of them. This one's like an 8 or a 7, a little like a 7 1/4 or 3/4, 7 3/4. That's why I said 7 to an 8 right in there, or 7 1/2 to an 8. But I mean, some awesome feed sacks in there. Yeah, pinwheel depending on the fabric. It was because the first time I took a picture of it and tried to find the pattern, what was it? Something wind came up in pinwheel. And then I went through and pulled some different ones where that pattern wasn't so prominent, the pinwheel, and then it started coming up with the Jacob ladder, which I could see. Look at this one. It's got some novelty little clowns on it. But I'm not going to, I can't sit here and show them all, but I mean, that's just an example of all of them. I mean, they are, see, and I love these like this. See these blues and pinks together. I really like that. Really, really cool pieces. But there are 56 of them. I have to stop and go back and think every time. 56 of them. 75. And all of them that I've shown you, and all of them I've looked at right here just really quick, are all hand stitched, which that gives them more value even. And I don't really see any machine stitched ones in here. I thought there was. Maybe that was the other set that I sold last week. Yeah, I think these are all hand. Oh, look at that one. That one's pretty. I love that. And you can still take them apart if you wanted to make them smaller, the smaller squares. See how this here, this part right here is one square. That's how it was put together. Let's see if I can do this like that. This one here. And you could pull them all apart and do whatever. These are great to make things out of. You don't have to make a quilt. Like I said, you can do pot holders, trivet, things that hot pads on. Once you get the square, there is a way of doing this, and I can't remember, but it's all in how you fold it and then sew this square together, and it comes out as being one of those little chicken pin cushions. You have to add your little red felt for the beak and the what do you call it? The comb, cone. But yeah. So if anyone is interested in them, just let me know. There they are. I'm going to stick them back in this bag. Ah, you're making yo-yos. Yes. How cool. Yo-yo. I don't know why it's so hard to get these in this bag, but got it. Sorry for the rattling. I'm sure y'all can hear that, the plastic bag rattling. Probably hear it worse than I do. So I'm going to lay those over here at the side. If anybody's interested in them, you'll just have to let me know. They are number one on my list. If someone comes in and wants them, that's all you'd have to put in is a number one. And if we're down the line a little bit, just say, number one quilt blocks, and I'll put your name on them for 75. And then next up is a bag. Now this is just scrap material, but some of the pieces are large scrap material pieces. And a lot of it is feed sack. There's a few pieces that are like 70s, but mostly 50s, 60s, I think. in this bag, and 70s. Yeah. So like this is a pretty good size piece of, and it's doubled even, of scrap. You can make a lot of yo-yos with that, Robin. And I love the flowers on it. They're very pretty. Nice, the color, everything. Very nice. There's that. And then some of the pieces are smaller. You know, just big enough to make maybe a couple yo-yos. It's been cut off of. Some more little florals there. Some more here. Let me get a start in. Always forget. Whoops. Little feed sack floral there. And then just, you know, pieces that you can make little blocks out of. Like I said, it's a scrap bag. Love this piece here. This is feed sack. Ship. There's ships on it. And nautical. And there's enough a piece of it that you could back one of those picture frames, you know, that what do you call those that you put stuff in? Can't think. But yeah, back one of that and put some nautical stuff with it. That'd be cool. And then some more scrap pieces. Nice size floral here. Quite a bit of that there. And then some scraps of that same fabric here to do maybe some smaller little pieces. If you ever done strip quilting or paper piecing, these are great pieces for things like that. Now we're getting into some of your 60s, 70s calicos. Little flowers, and have it in several different colors, it looks like here. And then look at this one. Now this is definitely 70s. Oh, it's got a piece folded up inside of it. Just a second. Look at the little fruits or vegetables. I mean, cool. It's got a little mushroom. Does that have mushrooms on it? I thought I seen mushrooms on it. Why did I think I seen mushrooms? Looks like tomatoes, olives, cucumbers, corn. Yeah, there's mushroom. Hot little mushrooms right there on it. And then here's some more little calicos, 70s. And then I like this. I really like this one. Look at this one. And the colors are great. And these are, like I said, just scraps, but it's a nice size scrap bag. It's a lot of pieces. Love that. Like to fussy cut a hexagon out of that. That would be nice, wouldn't it? That little rose in the center, and then a really pretty bright yellow with the daisies. Very 60s. And that is that bag. All of that. There are some really pretty fabrics in there. Nice and bright. All the colors are really, really good. And I didn't see anything that had like stains or anything on it. You know, it's all in good shape. And I'd say the bag weighs about a pound and a half, maybe something like that. There's quite a bit there. Whoops, what am I spelling? Susan Romy is in. And if I don't have anybody else come in, we are putting that last call in. And we're going to say sold to the lady in the second row. She's an 8, she's a 9, she's a 10, I know. Congratulations, Miss Susan. You're gonna love that bag. I mean, there's some really cool stuff in that bag. And I'm just, guys, if there's something that you're waiting on or something that you want to look closer at, just let me know, because I'm just pulling stuff just off the top as it comes to me. No particular order of any kind on any of this. So I don't know. I think I've showed some of these, and I sold some of these, not showed, but I showed them and sold them before. These are tinsels, just like your the picks that are like the mercury glass picks that I have. These are also Japan, but these are tinsel ones. There are, I don't know how many ones to each thing, but they are a tinsel pick. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them available. I have more if someone is needing more than that. I know one time when I was selling them, a lady wanted 14 of them. But they are stinking pretty. Look how shiny they are. They're making my eyes cross. They're so shiny. Aren't those gorgeous? Just gorgeous. Let me get a start in on those. And these are, let's see, what I say, 7 of them. They will be this each. Oh, I want that go in. Oh, I hit my noon lock. I was like, why isn't that number going in? And I accidentally hit and turned off being able to push a number in. That makes sense. These are $7 each. It should pop up there any minute now. There, and so it's $7 each. There's 7 of them. That's sort of weird. 7 and 7. Really cool. These look great in any kind of floral at Christmas, anytime, or however you decorate in your home. There are, let me see, like this one here. I can get it all pulled apart. Get it pulled apart. These have 2 each in them. Let's see how many this one has. This one has 3. Yeah, so they're all different. I mean, some of them have 3 like this. Some of them have 2 like this. They're all different sizes. But you can unwrap this gold and pull them out separate and use them however. They are wire inside here all the way up. You can actually bend them any way you want to give them any kind of look you want them to have and to set different in any display. They are really, really cool. And they are your old Japan. Now, these I got in the States. I bought a bunch of Christmas. And again, the woman was also a crafter and she collected old Christmas. And man, I bought a box of the mercury glass picks, brand new box of them, all in their gold. And they had a few different colors on top. But I don't got many of those left. I sold quite a few of those already. And this is where I got those too. I am going to get my last call in. Whoops, what am I doing? There it went. I was putting last dollar sign, and I don't know why. So last call is going in. And we're going to mark them sold. And Gail, I just need to know whether you want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 available. She wants 4. Congratulations. Let me, there they are. It's $7. So I have 3 left available. If anyone would like any of those. I have 3 left. Gail, you'll get these 4 here. What I did was I picked you out, I think, three with 3 and 1 with 2. And then this other grouping here will have 2 with 2 and 1 with 3. Sort of do them out like that. Oh, 4th of July. Yes, I didn't think about that, but yes, they would look really fun sticking up out of a 4th of July. So these are the ones I have left available. They are $7 each. If anyone would like any of those, just have to let me know. And they are number 40. Number 40. We'll lay those right there. But yeah, that is a cool idea. 4th of July. All right, we are to this bigger linen set. And it is this set here. It is damask. It is a tablecloth. Tablecloth is 60 by 90. And the napkins are 16 by 16. Made in Japan. Love the tag. Still has the same ribbons with the little bows in them. It is that damask. And let me pull one of them. And the napkins are just folded laying inside of it. Very, very pretty. It's got that, it's not really silver. It's showing up silver there on the screen, it looks like. But it has that pattern all through it. I think that's a good start on those. I didn't see any staining or anything on it. It's all still folded just like I just showed it. Very nice. Real pretty, what you call that? Like just a light blue, like a sky blue. Very, I wish that glare wasn't on it so bad, but yeah, I know that looks silver, but it's really not silver. I mean, it's more of a creamy, pearly white. Not white, but you know, more pearly looking. There, that's a little better. It's got the 60 by 90. It's pretty good length and width. Tablecloth on it, and then you got 8 of these napkins that are 16 by 16. Which, if you were wanting some really pretty light blue, elegant pillow fronts, these would also, you know, do that as well. Very, very, very pretty. Let's see if I can show you a tag on these. And there's a tag there. Very, very pretty. And they're just laying right inside of the, and I did take all the napkins out and looked at them, counted them just to make sure they were all there. They are all there. There is 4 laying on this end, 4 laying on that end. Yeah, there they are. Very, very pretty. All still folded exactly the way it came. If I don't have any interest, I'm going to lay that right back here. So it gives me a little bit more room. Let me write that down. And next, okay. Now I have one of these. Actually, I think I have 2 of them. I have one in pink and one in blue. But I have the pink one. I have the matching salt and pepper shakers that go with it. But this is the beehive. And let me get rid of that $30 there real quick. Whoopsie. I can get it gone. There. There's one little chip, I believe is all I found. This is the top, the little bee. Isn't he cute? He is the little 1/4 of a cup. Here is what it says on the bottom there. This is the 1/3 of a cup. It's all feels good. The only place is right here, and that's on the 1/2 of a cup, which when you have them stacking together, you only see that little place like that. You know, not bad. Not bad for the 50, they're from the 50s. There's the 1/2 a cup. And this is the cup. Isn't that just so cool? And they're just nice to display. And then it's like, I like things like this for your kitchen. When you can actually use it, it's cute. It's kitschy, that you can display and everything. But then you can also you can really use it. Because when I have my kitchen, I really use mine. They all sit together just like that. Got sort of pink, green, yellow, and blue little bees. And I don't know what's going on with that light today, but that light today to me seems like it is so bright or something. Just so bright. Did I put a start? Oh, I forgot to put my start in. Sorry, forgot to put my start in. It's gonna start at $28. But oh my gosh. Now, at one point, these were selling the one with salt and pepper? No, the what salt and pepper shake? Or the ones that go with mine, the pink ones? No. I'm not selling the one with the salt and pepper shakers today. Just this yellow one. Just the yellow one. Salt and pepper shakers are very hard to find. And these aren't real easy. This is the first set of these I've seen in an estate sale in quite a while. But like I said, right there, it has that one little place on it. So that's why I'm starting them out at 28. They're really cute. Hi, Eileen. Hope I'm saying that right. I know I have a problem with your name every time you come in here. I'm so sorry. But you know, that's how my brain works, and sometimes it just don't. But thanks for being here. I'm still here. Remember that from yesterday. It's like I'm still here. If I don't have any interest in this, I will set this. Where am I going to set? Oh, yeah, I'll set it right here. Set this to the side. Cool. Oh, Miss Gail. Oh, Miss Gail. Let's see. I did not see anybody else come in, Gail. So we will do last call and a sold. And congratulations. Those are so stinking cute. Because then I have the others. If I would ever happen to get rid of the others, Gail, I'll let you know. But as of right now, I'm still enjoying them. Yeah, that was what. Yeah, I was like, and I just came in the room, and I didn't know what all was going on. Hadn't been in there very long when they started talking about it, and it's like, I'm right here. What? And then I realized who they were talking about, and yeah, that was just really different. Okay, let's start on some of the ceramic stuff. Now, the little memories of yesterday, I have all the boxes to those. The one with the snowman, it plays music. It plays great. It has the little toggle on off on the back, which I love on a little music box like that. That way you can play as long as you want, and then you can turn it off when you don't want. Even yeah, I like that. I do have one piece that it was in the preview that you may notice. It is something I've had on before. A person didn't pay for it, so I just canceled their order and brought it back. Oh, it was another resellers that had a channel on here, mother daughter, and the daughter's name was Sam. And let me pull these out of that cup. Okay, so we're gonna start on some of these other pieces. Some of them will be like maybe 2 or 3 pieces choice. You pick whatever you want of it. I am going to do this piece first right here. It is absolutely unbelievable. Look at this. Oh my God. Guys, look at that. It's a frog on the top. And the spout right here, where it's your pitcher, where your drink water, whatever. I mean, I would use it only for display. I wouldn't use it to put anything in. To me, it's just a piece of art. It is very seldom am I able to pick a piece up like this anymore, without it being such a ridiculous price. I did find this online, and they're asking $500 for it. This is a French piece. Let me see if I save my little thing on it. I wanted to sort of let y'all know some things about it. Of course, it won't be anywhere near that. Y'all know I just don't. I don't do that. Darn it, no, didn't. Thought I snapshotted it, and I didn't. Poo. Why didn't I? Let me see if I can bring it back up so I can. I want to tell you about it because it is a really cool piece, and I'll give a start on it. So it is a French piece. Whoops. Nope. Okay. This item is a decorative French can't say that word, pottery jug. It was made in Paris around 1890. It is signed and everything on the bottom, just like the picture says, just like the thing I'm reading you here says. There's the front with the crests and everything, the fish, and supposed to be like a sailboat thing with a crown and all that, and the barrels. Very wonderful piece. I'm going to go ahead and put my price in for it. Let me put my glasses back down so I can see my keyboard over here. Now, it says, French pieces have sold at auction for prices ranging for $50 to $500 or $700, depending on the condition. This one here, as far as I can tell, it's in really good condition, and I'm going by I'm reading everything off of WorthPoint. So WorthPoint is a really good place to go to get information. I don't have a subscription to it, so I can't really get a whole lot because I just don't want to pay that kind of money for it. But this is what they're calling it, what they very, very, very pretty piece. So that's what I have to go by on it. 10 and 3/4 inches tall. You know, I really would like to know more about this piece. It just drives me crazy. I can't find any more about it. But I mean, that's what I can give you on it. I'm gonna price it at $85. I think it's well worth that and more. Like I said, I did find it online, priced at 500. Oops. So, but you know, then y'all know that I go by what I pay for it. It is a piece that if it doesn't sell, I'll probably keep it because when you find an oddity like this and an old piece like this, and it, I mean, doesn't it look like his mouth, like his mouth is open, like he's, you know, gonna get that little one? Just as cool as can be. This is one of the pieces I seen in the pictures at the sale that I had my eye on. I, I, I love pieces that are sort of odd and different like this. Like I said, I always try to find something that you just don't see every day. And I don't know if any of you've ever seen a jug like this, but it's pretty cool. Signed and numbered on the bottom. It's just so cool. I'm going to set it to the side. If anybody comes in, decides they'd like it, it is number 3. And then I'm going to set it right back here in the back. I don't like ever holding anything by the handle, no matter how decorative or whatever. If it's an old picture from the 1800s, you sure in the hell don't want to hold it by the handle. But yeah, I just thought I'd bring that in. It's a really neat piece. I thought it was so cool. Now, I want to show y'all, whoops, I want to show y'all something. Now, I have 2 of these. Not that, nothing that I'm showing today. I have 2 of these. And I thought about selling them before I even found this. But I have these. See the vases with the flowers? I have 2 of these. Now, one's in absolutely perfect condition, I believe, and the other one does have an older crack down the back of it. They have the little holes in the back. They can be wall pockets. They can sit or be just regular vases. I don't know if I've ever showed you these before, but I have those. Now, I'm going to show you an example. This is an example of you can list something and put whatever you want on it. Whether you get it or not is a whole nother thing. That's why I look stuff up and then I go by what I gave for it and try to make a little bit of a profit on it, but not a killing. This is what I would call crazy killing, you know? They're asking $5,000 for this vase, wall pocket vase. Do you think they'll get it? Or should I go ahead and put mine on for $3,000? Isn't that crazy? Now that's not sold. That's just what they're asking for it. And I have 2 of them. That's $10,000 sitting out there if I kept it. If you look at it through their eyes. Of course I'm not, but yeah. Ain't that crazy? That's why I always say you can ask whatever you want, whether you get it or not. And if you get that, good for you. I guess good for you. It's bad for the person that got it, but yeah. Just crazy, ain't it? What is this world coming to? Oh, and then I found this. Look at this blue, cobalt blue glass frog. Now, isn't he he is stinking cute. That is all there is to it. He is sort of, hole in the bottom here. Yeah, that's why I said maybe I should ask 3,000 for one of them. And then the one with the crack down the back of it, which I don't think in a piece like that it really takes from it at all when there's a crack down the back of something like that. Maybe he asked $2,000 for it since it's got the crack, you know. But yeah, that's just crazy. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's just crazy. So the little blue, it's glass frog. I think it probably should be coming in there. Yeah, because I think I bought mine. What did I pay for those? Like 85 a piece or something like that, maybe. Some I can't remember now for 100%. Let's see. So tail to the front of him, he is about 4.5 inches. Height wise, you're looking at right around. Let's see. Let me see how he sticks up there. He is right around 2 inches, 2.25, somewhere right in there. Just stinking cute. Cobalt blue. Very nice color wise. Frog. He's got all of his fingers and all of his toes. Just really cute. The color is really pretty. And there's a little like hole area here. I'm wondering, what I was wondering is if you put some twinkle lights up in there, just some clear ones, and turn on how bright he would be. I wonder if that would work, or it might be just too smaller placed for too many lights. I don't know, but he is a really cool one. It's $16. That's a really neat little frog. He's like a bullfrog. I'll set him down right there, just for right now until I get a space. Next piece coming up. He is $15. This little frog here. It's got a dark spot back in there. And this one measures from front to back, right around 5 3/4 inches, it looks like. And he is about 2 3/4 inches tall. And width-wise, he's about 4.5 inches. Really neat little planter, though. Put some little, what those little succulents, in there. You could do that. Really cute. I had just those little millinery pieces laying in there, but even just some really small flowers, just a little hump of, little small flowers would look really cute in him. A vine would look neat coming out of him too. 15 on this piece here. It is not marked as I could see anywhere, but it's got that that glaze on it is like a real satin, like really cool satin filling glaze on him. And let's see. I'll get ready for the next piece. Now this will be a choice. on these. Let me set this over here. Choice. Just got to get them out of there. And these are the memories of yesterday. Really cute pieces. I love the little pixie guy with the little girls. They did have a set of little pixie guys with Christmas trees and things like that. But I just felt like they wanted a little much for that little set. There was like 5 little pieces that were probably inch and a half, and then a couple 2.5 or 3-inch Christmas trees and one little inch and a half tree. It was like 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces to that. And I think they just wanted too much for it to start with. But I don't know. I like them. I sort of fell in love with the ones that was with the little girl, because it's like her little spirit person, little spirit pixie beside her. But they're going to start at $20 each. It is a choice on them. And you have the little like birthday cake. And then look at the little guy. See if we can see him down there. Little pixie guy. He's got his little pointed ears and everything. Just really cute. This piece here, and I have all these have original boxes, which I thought was really nice. It is, what does that say? May your birthday be bright and happy. 1993. Memories of yesterday. So there's this one. And it is, I can get a hold of my ruler, 5.5 inches tall. Really cute. Little blue, light blue dress. Cutie, cutie. And then this one here is 1993 as well. And it is Look Out, Something Good is Coming Your Way. It's got a little tag still on the bottom of it with the company's name. There. They put their own little tags on things. Why, I don't know. And she is got her little guy down there. Really cute. And she is about 5.25 inches tall. His little foot kicked up, just sitting there on that snowball. Very cute. Had somebody at the estate sale walk up to me and say, "Are those Hummels?" I'm like, no. No, not a Hummel. And then this one here is Good Morning, Mr. Snowman. He's a 1988. So the other two were 93s, and this one is an 88. This one here is the year my son was born, 1988. And it is Good Morning, Mr. Snowman. And little toggle on the back turns it on and off. And like I said, I have all the original boxes to these. Original styrofoam, their little paperwork, their little tags. Everything I believe is in the boxes. I think so. There may be one of them that doesn't have like a little paper tag thing, but I believe all of them do. I can't remember now 100%. But I know I've seen them in the boxes. Yeah, look at her little muff. I think that's so cute. Cute, cute, cute. And their start is 20. So that's the snowman. Now this is the only one that plays music. The other ones do not play music, but they have the little pixie guy with them, which I thought was really cute. And these make great little gifts too. Like if you have a granddaughter birthday's coming up, or even a friend or someone's got a little girl's birthday's coming up, be a cute little gift. Same here, little Christmas thing. I know when I was little, people would give us little trinket things, and my mom still got them. And let me find a place to set these in. Let's set these to the side. And let's see now what we're gonna look at. Oh, let's look at those. Let's look at those. Okay. These are stinking cool. These will be choice, and it will be $24 choice. They are both signed. And they are your Tonala owls. This one here, signed right over here. And then this one, he signed right there. I'm trying to see what that says. Tonala VAL. So it is a choice, $24 each for the owls. Very pretty. Let me show you one at a time. It's got the blues. Very, very pretty. He's got the big flowers on the back. Very, very pretty. And then the top of his head there. Let me do this little guy here. He is going to be $15. Look how stinking cute he is. Little. Haven't had many dogs lately. Haven't been finding any at prices that I can turn around and do anything on. He's 3.5 inches tall. Front to back, he is 4.5 inches. Really pretty. A puppy dog. What is he, like a little bulldog, French bulldog, or I can't remember what they bulldog, I think. Got his little collar. Hey, Dana. What is that, Sam? Oh, is this a French bulldog, Dana, or just a little like a regular American bulldog? He is a Japan piece right there. Very cute. I like him. Because I haven't been able to find many dogs, and I actually got 3 of them at this last sale. So he's a neat little guy, little Japan piece. I like his little collar. He's a cutie patootie. Cutie patootie. Used to find them all the time. Used to find at least the little terriers, the little Scotty, not terriers, but Scotty dogs. Oh, you're late to the party today, she says. You're all right. I haven't shown everything, and then I always go back over stuff, so you're good. Oh no. I remember a few years ago that you had lost one. Oh, poor babies. I know that feeling. So he's 15. Let's set him to the side. Let me give me a little space here. Let me set these over here because these will be next. All right. Yeah, sometimes it just takes a little bit. I know it did for me. And then what I ended up doing was, it was a little while before I got another one, and I wanted it to be even longer. But this dog that I found just sort of popped up on my feed on my Facebook. I think that's how long ago it was, Facebook, and the people basically couldn't take care of it, and nobody had come forward or anything. And I was like, oh, we got a space for it. Yes, we have everything we need for it. Yes. So I went ahead, and it was little weenie dog, and we got it. And I guess when I left my whole situation, I had to leave him behind. So I don't know where he is right now, but I know the man I was married to loved that dog, and the other dog that we did rescue on, and the 2 cats. One was a Menards parking lot find, a kitten, and I can't remember where Sis came from now. There was another cat. They pretty much were all found in situations that they didn't need to be in, and we ended up with them. And hopefully, I don't have to worry about that because I think he would continue to take care of them. He loved them animals more than me, so I'm pretty sure he did. He never complained about all the monies that went towards him. I think one of them, that one dog we had, he spent probably I think he was going in for his second or no third back surgery, and each back surgery had been over 5,000 for this dog. And it's like I told him basically like what you said, you know, when you decide to take on an animal, you take care of it no matter what. But yeah, he spent quite a bit on them animals, and would bitch and complain if he had to spend $1 on me, you know. I'm telling you. Ah. Okay, next pieces is going to be a choice on these pieces. There are 4 pieces, and they are all smalls. I mean, they're smalls, but they're all very nice pieces. And $12 on any piece that you want. And I'm going to show you them one at a time here, and you can choose whichever. They're all really cute. This here is a little Japan piece. It is marked Japan. I can get my eyes to focus here. It is marked Japan on the bottom right down here in the corner. And it is this little family of terriers. Aren't those so stinking cute? Now it measures like 2.5 inches tall and about 2.5 inches wide. Really cute. I mean, it's like really cute. If you just want a little gift for somebody, or maybe you collect little dogs or little just smalls. These would look great in one of those. Oh, what are those called? Those printer drawers. And then look at this little guy. This is so stinking cute. Oh my gosh. He's carrying a bouquet of flowers. He's wearing, and I guess it's maybe a he, I don't know. Wearing a little apron. Isn't it cute? Now it is a shaker. So if you want it, this is really tell you an idea. Run a little ribbon through the shakers. Get you it takes a little bit to get the ribbon through, but if you poke the ribbon through one side, come up through the hole in the bottom, and then poke it up with a skewer or some kind of little like little pointed tool or something, you know, and you pull it out, and you can make these into ornaments for your Christmas tree, which I think is a really cool idea. And it's a little Japan piece. Really cute. Little apron on and everything. Got little ties, little tail sticking out. It's just cute as can be. It measures, what did I say, 3.5 inches tall. Next is this little Japan piece here. It's the little big floppier long-eared deer. Now he sits about 2.5 inches by 3 inches. Really cute. He would look really nice in a Christmas scene. maybe laying down by Santa's feet or something. Or next piece is a little piece of Lefton. It is 3¼ inches tall. This little chick with a little bonnet. Now all of its little flowers are good, which sometimes that's hard to find that way. Look at that sweet little face and them eyelashes. Just as cute as can be. I wish I could figure out the lighting today. I don't know why my lighting is so off today. See, and that just makes it so, maybe there. Is that better? Maybe? Okay. So any of these is what we're bidding on right now. And then it is a choice. This little guy here, and I can tell you some of the prices on them that they usually go for. This one's closer to $30. These little guys like this are around $22, $23. And I know it's crazy. Some of your little orphan Japan pieces like this, 20 15 to $20. And then these are right around $35. It just is, now this is a little foiled tin, or what do you call it? Little foiled sticker on the front of it. But love them all. They are all really cute. I'm going to take some of my little orphan. I have some anthropomorphic, which this is considered an anthropomorphic, but the anthropomorphic flowers, little orphan ones that I have, I think I'm going to run that little ribbon through so I can hang them on those little, those ornament things that have like this little hook that you set. I think I might try doing that. Run some of the little, just so they can hang, and then you can set them, in different heights on your shelves and stuff. I think that would be really, really cool looking. And then I love anything Easter. And here's the little Lefton sticker and everything on the bottom of that one. I don't know if I showed that a while ago. I love anything Lefton, and I love the big-eared deer. Get my last call. Last call. Almost forgot to do that. Last call's in, and I'm with Susan at 22. And it is a choice for any one of these that you would like. They are all in good condition. I didn't see any breakage on anything, even, which is amazing. The little flowers on the little chick is great. Nothing's broke on that either. Let me get another drink. And then I love the little dog. Oh my goodness. The colors on it, it's just really hard to see here, but the colors on them are just great. It looks like Judith said out, and I'm going to put in sold, I believe. Susan, which one or ones would you like? The little deer, the little dog, little family of dogs, or the chick? Let me know. She's going to take the chick and the baby deer. Now put your name on those if I can get my pen to write. So congratulations on that's the little deer. Let me set that over here. And the chick. Now I wrote that down because I remember. There it is. Because I remember writing that down. No, I have not. I've showed it, but it didn't sell. If you would like it, it is number 3. It was 85. Yeah, number 3. It's an awesome picture. Let me set that over here. And then let's see. Judith, was there any of the 2 left for your bid? Your last bid was 21. Either one of these. If not, you can just type pass. This frog picture. Judith says she'll pass. Okay. I love these. I can't never say it, but I love them. I don't know why. It's just sort of the word tongue twists in my mouth every time. And I want to say fleur de lis, and I know that's not right, but that's what comes out. Frito-Lay. No, but I love those little things. I think they're wonderful. But if you do want this, just let me know. It is great. It's not a piece that you actually use, but it is a wonderful, like, I mean, how many have you seen like that? I mean, it's French. It is signed and numbered on the bottom, by the way. It is a wonderful, wonderful piece. I did find it online. They're asking $500 for it. It is, from everything that I have looked and read on it, they're dating it 1890s. French. The grotesque, something. I can't remember it all. It's just too much. But yeah, it's cool. I like finding that different kind of piece. Now let me. Did I see Miss Pat enter the house? Wipe your feet, girl, and come on in. Oh, shoot. Where, oh, where have my little dogs gone? There it is. Found one. Where, oh, where have you been? I'm gonna get you. Right there it is. I don't know how I just pass over things every so often on stuff. It's like, how did I miss that? Okay, so let's. we celebrated birth anniversary. Oh, so that's where you was. Now, let me show these. I know one of these is a frog, and one of these is an owl. It's a choice. You can take either. One's a set, one's a single. Does that make sense too? So this, oh my God, look at this cup. Isn't that the coolest cup? Oh my gosh, I love this cup. It is so neat. Love, love, love. Now I have another cup. It's a frog, but I'm not showing it. I'm not showing it right now. It's not a choice on this because it's a lesser expensive cup than these. This one here. So it's got to be in a different price range. So this is the price on this cup here. It is signed and everything on the bottom. And I can't remember what that stands for, but it is a person's name. Mexico. Very cool. I mean, look at the handle. Love it, love it, love it. Or same person's name, same Mexico pieces. Or you get this set. Salt and peppers. Now the other one was a owl. These are the frogs. How stinking cool is that? See right there in their mouth, there's the one little single hole and little double. These stand about 3.5 inches, and the mug stands about 3.25 inches. Or, I'm sorry, 4.25 inches. I believe. Let me know. Now let me do that again. Make sure. Yeah, 4.25 and 3.5. So it's a choice. You can either take the little pear frog salt and peppers. Very neat. They are signed. Or you can choose the cup. Very, very neat. Judy's back. Both had birthday and anniversary. I was just now thinking about you, Judy. I was like, I haven't seen Judy in the chat. I wonder if she fell asleep. Like, I'm back. Did you nod off for just a minute, Judy? So this is choice, starting at $24 choice. You can either pick the cup or the salt and pepper set. There's been some people pop in since you haven't been here in a little bit. Amy and Chuck's popped in, and Miss Pat has popped in. Oh, ahead and do this piece now. It's next on my list. Love this cup too. Picked up a couple of cups. I don't do a whole lot of cups, but these sort of, I like them. Now this one here. Look how stinking cute he is. And he's a nice, I like the way they made that handle because your hand fits in there and it's like, I don't know, it's got a nice feel to it. When I hold my coffee cup, I like to be able to put my fingers in there, not just this. This hurts my hand. If I have to pick up a coffee cup like this, that hurts my hand. But once I can like grab a whole thing of it like that and just lay my thumb to keep it, I like that. He's cool. He is a Department 56. Cookies from the cookie jar. Look at that face. A face only a mother can love. He is a really cute one. He's a nice size mug too. He's about 5 inches tall. And all the way across, side to side, he's about, pretty close to 5.5 inches from here all the way across to his handle. Yeah, he's knocked myself in the head with it. He's a neat one. Jim. We're going to call him Jim. Getting my last call ready here. And last call's going in. And we're going to mark it sold to Miss Judy and Jim. Miss Judy, Joe, and Jim. Congratulations. So Jim wants the mug. That's a neat mug. Because I love it's very comfortable in your hand. And even though it's a good sized mug, it's not heavy, sometimes they make the bigger mugs so thick and heavy. I don't like that, but that one's not bad. We're going to go ahead and pick this up. I stuffed some little things down inside here. We will look at all of these. Love this little planter. Look at him. The little, what do you call it? Oh, I hate it when people do that. Why did I just do that? The flower lily pad, what do you call them? What's the lily pad flower called? A lily? There you go. Sand it on. I'm telling you. $16 on this little guy. Isn't he cool? He's not real big, but he is just like really, really neat planter. Side to side, he is 5 inches, and he stands about 3.5 right in there, inches tall. Joanne is in at 16. Water lily, thank you. He's in really good condition. I feel nothing. There's no chips or not even a flea bite around that I can feel it. Anyway, there's the bottom of him. He's an older piece. Very, very nice. Someone's took really good care of him. Got my last call ready. Look really cute with like a succulent or something. I like those little succulents. I don't know. I even bought some little fake ones to go in mine, so you can get those. They had them at the antique mall. Little booth was all set up with different floral pieces and things, which is really actually pretty smart to do. If somebody buys a vase or something at an antique shop and they want flowers to go in it, there you go. Flowers are little plants. So last call went in. We're going to mark that sold, and that's going to Joanne. Thank you very much and congratulations. Appreciate that very much. Set him right back in there. Now, got a little jar. Little jar. Oh, the colors are great. Yeah, that blue is really pretty. And his little spots on his back. This little jar, though, is just a clear little jar. I went through a bunch of my buttons, just sat there and just sort of picked some out and threw all the white ones down in here. Now there's all different kind of buttons in here. Plastic, there's mother of pearl. I'll just take a few right here off the top. Like the little plastic ones, you know, like this, the little, what I call milk buttons. There's some, I even left the little strings in them. There's some little carved mother of pearls like that. There's some self-shanked like this, you know, the little mother of pearls that are self-shanked. Does this one have, oh yeah, this one's got the little snowflake design on the front. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that or not, but there is a little flowery snowflake. And then there's just some like little work shirt, white ones. There's even some of those ones that used to come on. They look like they got the big eyes on them. The right here. These used to be on like your long john underwear, you know, buttons. And then you get the little jar as well. And he's an owl. I have absolutely no idea what would have came in him, unless it's a little candy one or something. He's let's see. Whoops, if I can get a hold of him. He's about 4 1/8 inches tall. He's a really cutie patootie. Now you could take those out and use the buttons. You could craft with them and put something else inside the jar if you like. Totally up to you. But it is just a really cute little owl jar with a bunch of buttons. I don't have no idea how many buttons, but there's a lot of buttons in there. I did him white so he could be a snow owl. I tried to place, see the two I try to place right in the front? They look like eyeballs. I got to the point where I got a little delirious doing some things one night, and like I could put those in there and make them look just like his eyeballs. Tried. 14 on this little jar, little owl jar of buttons. And I thought I did a pretty good job on that, Judy. Let's see. I gotta find. Now, the next thing that's coming up is $10 start. And it's all 4 of these little guys here. You get them all. You get, it's like When I was first doing it, I thought they were little foxes, but then I realized they were raccoons. But because I was wanting to do fox and hound, but no, now we're doing raccoon and the hound. So these the little raccoons are plastic, or they're a hard plastic. You got a little mama and baby set there. Guess I should have looked at her tail. I would have known it was a raccoon a little bit more. But yeah, I was looking at the color of her. But so you get both of these. The mama is about 1 1/8 inches, and the little one stands about 3/4 of an inch. And then this little dog here is like the mama and the baby. I'm doing them up as. And this is one of the um, bone china. Couldn't think of it. Little hound dog, little hunting dog. And then this little guy here. He is obviously a little Japan dog, little tiny thing. He's probably about 3/4 of an inch tall. Yeah, you get all 4 of them for the $10. These are really cute in those little, like we were talking earlier about the little printer drawers. These are little miniatures. Little miniatures are really coming back in again. The little guys. And you can add these to your little displays, and you could do a little winter animal display would be cute. So you get all 4 of those pieces for 10. If I'm going too fast, let me know. I'm just going right back down the line of things I have. Next piece is a choice. And the choices are these 2 little planters. You can either choose the little dog or the little cat planter. This one I'd sold once before but wasn't paid for, so I just canceled the invoice and opened the box. It is made in Japan. Really cute. I love those cats like that. Really different shape. Look, it's shaped like this. It's really cool. It's got the clover on the front. And then it's got a little bit of painting on the back, not a whole lot, but some of the Japan pieces, they a lot of times didn't paint the back at all. Why just paint the front, right? This one here looks like it's got some little grape leaves, little grapes, and a little bee or something there. And then you have your little dog. Oh, my eye's itching. Little dog in the little house, little planter. He is marked. I don't know if you'll be able to see anything or not. Hand painted, made in, and I'm sure it's Japan. He matches all the little dogs and stuff from Japan. Little polka dotted dog. The cat planter is right around 4 inches tall, and then widthwise, it's right around 5.5 inches. Where this one here is like 4 1/4 inches tall. It's tall and skinny. It's only right about 3 inches across. But it is a choice. You can either take the dog or the cat. This one you could use as a vase, however you want to say it, or a planter. This one's more planter. $14 choice on those. Now, let's look at these. Now I'm going to go to the spice tins. I have one net mug. That ain't right. That's net mug. Nutmeg. Okay, I had my vowels in the I had my vowels in the opposite places. Nutmeg. Oh my goodness. Oh. Net mug, Robin. Oh hell. Telling you. I don't know what I'm saying anymore, Robin. Telling you. These little these are the older tin ones. Really cool. It's got the little, almost said it again, and I'm looking right at it. Nutmeg. The little, I guess, the way it grows on a tree. I don't know. It's a nut. Still has the original price on the bottom. At one point, it was $1.50. But these are great. I love the colors of these because these are great for Halloween. The colors fall really cool. I love that it's got the picture of the vegetable on it, or the vegetable, the the nut. Now it's a choice between this one or either one of these. These are the same. One's a little darker in color. You can see the difference there. And the other, also great fall. But they do the little displays here on top, and everything would be really cool. Gail's in at 10. So I have 2 of the pumpkins. See, now back here you can tell there's a different, this is darker than this one. Really cool. I don't find these very often. The old tins and stuff usually around here that are like this are usually so high, $40. And when you go to a estate sale, they'll $35, $40 on them. It's like, I can't do nothing with that. This is your choices right here. And we will get our last call ready. I am with Gail at 10. And last call is in, and I'm going to mark it sold. And then, Gail, I just need to know if you want the nutmeg or pumpkins, or whichever ones you want. And I will get those wrote down for you. Darker. Darker. I can see the darker better. It's this one in the light of the camera. So I have, and congratulations on that, and thank you very much. Now, would anyone else like either one of these? They're $10 each, and the pumpkin one is number 23, and the nutmeg is number 24. 23, 24 on that. Now I think we've done all the front page here and part of the back page. You are so welcome. Thank you very much. Let me go over this front page just real quick. I want to make sure I've showed everything on the front page. I think I have. Nope, I haven't. Missed that one right there. And this is a rabbit. Very cool little rabbit. Don't know really anything about it. I didn't have a chance to get him looked up or anything. He is, he feels sort of like a paper mache, or not plastic, but plaster is what he feels like. He doesn't feel ceramic, even though he's hard. I think he's more of that style. He's very pretty. And it is, tell you how tall it is because he's taller. He is 8.5, just a smidge over 8.5 inches. And let's give him a start. And there is his start. He starts at 14. He is double-sided. And I didn't see anything wrong with him. He looks fine. He's got sort of that, what would you call it? Like that farmhouse vintage look, that, what do they call that? Is that what did I already call it what they called it? Sort of that farmhouse look, Not like primitive, but farmhouse. I can't say it. I know what I'm thinking, but I can't say it. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. I can't think. Oh, Miss Robin is in at 14. 8.5. Is that right? 8.5. Gosh dang it, I can't remember that either. Yep, a little over 8.5 actually. Very cool piece. He would look really neat with like cottage decor. Yeah. Exactly. He look really neat with like that white ironstone stuff and everything, It's just really cool looking. Cottage core. I like that. That's exactly what I was trying to say. And last call is in. Whoop. And yep, nope, that's right. Sold. It should be popping up there. But I thought I didn't get it all typed in before my finger went over and hit enter. And congratulations, Miss Robin. He is a cutie patootie. Really, really cool. Congratulations. Okay. Now we move on to the back page, which I've already shown some of the pieces off here. Next up, and I have never bought one of these before because they're always so pricey. I can't do it. But even at this price, it's very good. It is, let's see if I can do it. Let's see if I can. The little monkeys, little salt and peppers, and condiment. Speak no evil. Hear Hear no evil. That light, I just can't seem to get that. I mean, it looks like he doesn't even have a face in that one. Let me see. There. I don't know. Maybe it's the camera. And he's got his little spoon. Aren't these cool? And then we'll hear no evil. So you would get the whole set. They are so cool. They're not big. They're not big at all. But they are so cool. The little salt and pepper shakers are about they're about 2 inches tall. They are Japan. And then the little condiment is this one here. In Japan. And it has the little original spoon, which is usually always gone. And he is about 2.5 inches tall. So you got, I don't know how, let me try this. Because I want you to see them setting together. Oops, nope, that ain't the way we want to do that. I want you to see them setting together. So does it, one way or the other. Speak no, see no, hear no evil on those. So $22 on the set. This is the little condiment part. It comes off. His little spoon is in here, which, like I said, is usually always gone, that little spoon. That's, I think, one of the reasons I picked it up too, was they actually had the spoon with it. So he has a little green jacket on. He has a little like mauve, and he is in blue. Just really cute little set. If I don't have any interest, let me set them down here, because I'm afraid I'm going to spill them off the top of this at any moment. I can feel the shakiness coming on. And when that happens, dang it. And now let's do the next pieces. And their price is $15. Start on them, and it is a choice again. There's 5 of them in each lot. Ouch. Yeah, 5 of them in each lot. And it is, so each one I show you, you get 5 of. The reflector punch, these are the old tin. They also used them to go around candles, you know, when they held them, so that the wax didn't get on everything. But you can also use them as reflectors and craft with, you know, things like that. So this one here, as you see, it has many. Looks like it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 spikes around it. There's 5 of that one. And then this one is a little different. It has 7 spikes going around it, like starbursts. Or there is this one, like a starburst. I have 5 of each of these. They're $15 for each set of 5. What's it make them like $3 a piece? Gil is in at 15. They are really cute, and I don't find these often. I get lucky every so often, and find, like, if you find one at an estate sale, there's going to be several, because the person probably decorated with them, but it's just finding them at the estate sales. So let's see. So this one's number one. It's got like 12 points around it. Let me make sure. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. Maybe there's 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11 points around it. Sorry. And the other one has 7. 7 come 11. So this is your 11 point. This is your 7 point. And then this last one here is like more of a starburst, I guess. It has even the little cardboard insert still in it. So Gail is in at 15. I am going to put that last call in now. Mark that sold. And then Gail, I just need to know whether you want the 11-point star, which is number 1, the 7-point star, which is number 2, or like the starburst, which is number 3. Oh, see, now why don't I ever think of that? See, my mind straight goes to Christmas, every time with them. You want number 1 and number 3. So this is number 1. It's the 11 points. And this one is number 3. I will put those with your names on them. Just be careful when you unwrap them. I try to put enough bubble around them, but sometimes this pokes right through it because they're sharp. So congratulations. And then I have this set left. It has the 7 points on it. It is all of them are 10, of course. If anyone would like those would be number 32 for 15. Buttons are next on the list. These are some large, older buttons. I'm going to do, I believe they're all tight tops. Yeah. When I say tight tops, it means that they got a metal back on them, like this one, and usually have either a celluloid or metal front as well. So this one here, this is a large button. Look at the size of that button. I mean, that's a big old button, isn't it? This button is like 2 3/4. Yeah, about almost, well, not quite 2 3/4. We'll call it 2.5. 2.5 inches. It's got more of that tortoisey type top, and it is a celluloid top on that with double hole. And then the back is a black metal tin. Yeah, 10. So you have that one. This one here has that self-shanking metal back. That way the thread don't come out the front. It has the glass, glass rhinestone front on it there with the two tones. It's got the silver and the sort of antique bronzy color. Very cool. And then you have this one here that is also self-shanked with the back, black back. And it has more of a purple colored stone in it. A little bit of a dome to it. And then this one has your sort of, I don't know, it's not brass, but sort of a goldish brass color. It's tin. The back is self-shanked. And it has a blue. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that blue or not. But it looks, if you hold it just right, I can see some blue, but a lot of times it just looks black. But sometimes when I hold it just right, I can see some blue in there. So blue, black, something like that. I mean, that's a big, maybe a cape, you know. But see, to me, these are more like cape buttons. These are also the metal ones like this are your Victorian ones, and this one is probably your 40s. But yeah, I'm wondering what coat that would have came on. But that's a big one. Maybe they used it for a patch. I can still see through it, through the holes in the. These are going to start out at $10 each, and it's a choice. You can take whichever ones you want. These are really cool to do your center part in your displays. If you do button displays for your sewing room or anything, start with this big one and then just start adding smaller ones around it and making a really cool design with this being your center. Really neat piece. And maybe you have a poncho or a cape or something. This would look really cool on it, you know, these big buttons. This one here is one and 3/4 on that one. And that one has that purple colored stone. This one here is also a bigger button. I'm trying to get a size here for you, so you have some kind of idea. Same size. One and 3/4. And then this one here is probably my favorite one. This one is 1.5, and I think it's because of all the neat design in the metal, that rope work and everything around it. Really pretty. I love it. Yeah, you were born. I was born too late. I was born too late for any of that. I love all that style, but yeah. Okay, Gail is in at 10. I'm going to go ahead and do a last call with Gail, and she can choose whichever one she wants. And Gail, I'm going to hold the one I'm guessing that you want. Which one would you like? Oh, I'd been shot in the 20s. Women, well, the 30s and 40s too. because women didn't speak their minds then. We'd all been grass. Okay. Let me go this direction. This one here, we'll say this one's number 1. This is the flat celluloid tight top. These are all tight tops. That is number 1. The red is number 2. Love the design around that too. And that is a glass gem in there. And then the purple, yeah, is number 3. And if somebody thinks I'm handing them a martini every time they walk in the door, they've lost their mind. And I'm cooking supper every night. Hey, no way. Or ain't happening. And then this one here, which I want to say that's a blue stone in there. It's just hard to tell because, they backed it with a color. But when I hold it just right, I can see a little bit of blue. This one is number 4. They're all absolutely beautiful pieces. And all the stones in them are glass. No way for sure. Exactly. So you're going to take 2, 3, and 4. You're going to take all the ones with the stones in them. Okay. Red, purple, blue. Now, I do have this large hell no. No. I had my kids doing their own laundry about 5 and 6 years old. They knew how to carry their laundry downstairs and separate it and put it in the washer. Same here. They have to bring their laundry, get it together, bring it downstairs. Adeline is she'll be 9 in June, and she knows how to do her own laundry. She takes care of that. Now, mom and dad help too, of course. I mean, she don't do it all by herself, but they help. But it's teaching them, it's a oh, Gail, where do you come up with these ideas, girl? You're gonna have to write a book. I'm telling you. I've always told myself what's the ideas I have, and I write things down. All those scrap papers everywhere in books and different things. Write stuff down. Someday I was always going to do some kind of a book, a craft book or some sort. But I never have. So I got those all packaged up for you right there. We'll leave those there. I know that is an awesome idea. They'll fit perfect in there. They will look so cool. Exactly. And it teaches them, it teaches them responsibility. It teaches them, if you pull it out of the closet and just throw it on the floor and then think you're just going to put it in the hamper because you didn't want to hang it back up, you're going to wash it and hang it back up anyway, at one point. So you might as well put it back. So this is the only button I had left. It's the large button. It's $10. It's number 35. That is one hell of a button, I'm telling you. It's like 2.5 inches. It's a big boy. So if anybody changes their mind, there that is. Next is this little piece right here. Woot woot. 1904. So that means this little cup, it is stamped on the bottom, a quadruplate, Empire brand. And then it, I don't know what it says. It says something else under it, but I can't make it out. It says Empire brand, quadruplate, and then there's something under there. I'm trying to hold it. Let me see if I can remove my glasses enough to, and I can't. It looks like there's an M, something company. I don't know. I wish I could. M and something, and then I see CO at the end. Can't quite make it out, but what is it? 100. This would be 122, right? Is that right? 122 years old. Look at the little handle. A lot of the silvering has come off, but these are excellent in displays. I just think that's so stinking cute. Let's give it a start. And we are going to start it out. Now, I've seen these in antique malls. Some of them in worse shape than this one for 2 or 3 times more, and I'm starting this one out at. It's just, what I gave for it was a decent price, so I can start it out at this price here. Really cool. Really, really cool. Now my nose is itching. I'm a mess, guys. I'm just a mess. World's Fair 1909. I mean 1904. What World's Fair do you think that was? 1904. World's Fair. Was that in New York? Or St. Louis? Can't remember. St. Louis. Okay. That's what it's like. Was that New York or St. Louis? Because New York wasn't it 1903? I know they had many, but we're talking around this time line. So St. Louis, World's Fair. And started out at $12. Little tin silver plate, quadruplate cup. All right, let's start here. Now, guys, I found this online for $300. Imagine that. Woo, $300. But it was, the box was in better shape, and it had the record with it. Now, this is the box top, what's left of it. The front side's missing, but this is there. I have this whole piece, right, starting here, going all the way down and to the bottom here, was gone. It was in the box. But I took and put the box back together. And I have put the pieces back in on it and strengthen the corner that is left of the box. The back of the box, I've put in paper on the back of it and put a little clip, or not a clip, but a paper in the corner, like a cardboard, real thin cardboard piece, like cardstock, to give that corner a little strength to hold the box together, what's left of it. Because I think these would look great framed and just put in different places on the wall, like a big collage. So, and I think she is so cool. That is the prettiest Mother Goose I've ever seen. But it says it's 8 Mother Goose stories. And there's a record. There's no record in mine. What does it say? Don't tell me the lights are shining. Meet me at, oh, y'all singing the fair song. Okay. And then the bottom of the box, I same thing. I've had to go in and I guess I could have left it, I didn't have to do it, but it just helps the box to stay longer. This corner was blown out, so I did reinforce it here on this. I went around and reinforced all the corners on these because as you can see, they are not in the best of shape. But now the box is back and, you know, it's nice and sturdy again. So that's the box. Let me go ahead and get a start in case anyone is interested. Whoops. Now, like I said, online, $300. I'm not shitting you at all. I'm trying to figure out where people get these prices at, you know, because it's blowing my mind. Now, where did it go? There it is. Just absolutely blows my mind. There she is right there. Like I said, the box is in much better shape. $300. What? And if y'all, this woman here, she's got some really neat things online. I don't know if you've ever been to her store before on eBay, but yeah, she's got some really cool things. But I don't see the $300, but did mine come in? I'm starting at 35, and they're all 8 of the books are here. These are the books. Hey Diddle Diddle. It does have the pop-up in it. Every one of them. And they all pop up very nicely. The books are very nice. I didn't see any writing or coloring or anything like that in them. So there's Hey Diddle Diddle. Mary's Lamb. And there's the pop-up on that. That cool. And then Ding Dong Bell. Kitty Cat's in the Whale. Isn't that awesome? Look at that. I love the pop-ups. Oh my gosh. And then there was an old woman who lived in a shoe. Had so many kids, didn't know what to do. She gave them some broth without any bread. She whipped them all soundly and sent them to bed. I wouldn't have fed them. Oh, damn. And then sing a song of sixpence. Robin, you heard that? I wouldn't have fed them. I just sent them all to bed. Baba Black Sheep. I mean, the pop outs are just excellent. Look at the little chicks over here. Aren't they cute? You have to really look at them because there's a lot. I mean, you're not seeing on the video here, but because I mean the detail in them. there's a little boy playing with a dog up there by the house, and it looks like a man and a woman, and it looks like he's bringing her flowers or something up here by the tree. You know, it's like there's a lot going on in a small space. And then look at these. I love these little flowers here. They're little heads. Mistress Mary. Isn't that just, oh, I don't know, it's just so cool. They just don't make things like this anymore. It just kills me. I am. Old King Cole. Pop-ups. There are 8 in total, and that was the 8. And they are all, and to me, they are all in really good vintage condition. Just as nice as can be. I'm with Gail at 35. And then they all go back into this box. Like I said, there should have been a record. I don't have the record. And the box is not in the greatest shape, but it is here. And you could, if you wanted to, build up the sides and finish out the box. I wanted you to be able to have the top was the most important thing. Because it's the one with the writing and everything on it. Because you can still set it on top of the box. Shop of horse. I am going to get my last call ready here. So with Gail at 35, and that is all of them. And we're going to mark it sold. Sold to Miss Gail for the Mother Goose books, the pop-ups or stand-ups as she calls them. And you can, once if you pull them all the way open, you'll feel a little pop. It's where one little piece of paper flips over the other, and then you can just set them, and they stay there. So they do just stand up by themselves. Congratulations, and thank you very much. Okay. Now, the frames. Love these frames pieces. Now, the one frame is empty, but I did put a little, I just stuck that little card in there. It's a little, to my Valentine. And it is copyrighted 1881. And you can have that little picture with it, but mainly I'm selling the frame. Right down here at the bottom tells you the age is at 1881. I believe it says that. It's either a 1 or a 4, but I think it's a 1. Yeah. Really cute. And then on the back, looks like it's been tucked out of a what do you call them? One of those little books. It's got a writing on the back and everything. But I did find the frame on this frame online. It's a really neat little frame. It is a made in Hong Kong. It's not as old as the other two. It is melamine, Hong Kong. It is a plasticky wood-looking piece. I'll tell you how big it is. Probably bigger than my ruler. About 11 and a half, I'd say. Let me see if I can see what these are. It does not, it's about 11 and a quarter. It does not have a stand on the back or anything like that. Does have a hole here where you would hang it. And then it has the little these plastic screws that screw in every corner. Put my glasses down so I can see again. But that is the back. This is the front, and I don't have a picture in it. Like I said, I just had laid that in there. So this is one. And then this one here is a Gibson product. Let's see, what does it say? Yeah, Gibson product. But wait, you see this? The colors are fantastic. It says together. This would make a great wedding gift. That is that gold foil, like, the metallic-y, the gold all around it there. Really cute. Man and woman standing there, statues. This one here is, let me set this one back here real quick. Now, it does not have a glass in it. You could have glass cut for it. I like it without the glass in it, less glare on the piece, but it never had a glass in it. Across, it measures like 7 3/4. Top to bottom, you're looking at about 10 1/2. I did add an extra piece of this cardboard, not a thick cardboard, it's a really thin cardboard. It's from a 1950s lingerie box. That was really, I like when I buy stuff and it's in these odd boxes, I keep the old boxes and use them for things like this. So I can get you still a vintage piece, a true vintage piece, even the extras that I use. But really cute. Has this little hanger here on the back, and look at the carving on the frame. Love that. Really cool. All the way around. Neat piece. So that's number 2. Did Robin with a Y? Robin with a Y. Hi. Now someone has took this and had it redone at a professional framing company. So I'm not sure. I couldn't take it out. Sometimes with some of these little things you can take out, and you can see down here a signature and a date, but couldn't do that with this one. But I can see the signature marigold on this one right here, marigold. And look how pretty that is. Those roses. Dear mother. You can tell they've had it. They even did a little special tag on it, and they redid the framing. I still think the frame is an older frame that's they've redone. It just reminds me of an older frame, maybe. I don't know. But the back, you can tell it was a brown frame that they've painted and redone the gilding on to match with this picture. That's why I think it's just been regilded or something. I mean, they thought that much of it. But it's brown on the back. But very, very cute frame indeed. It measures 9 1/4 by about 7 1/4. Did I do a start? I don't know if I did a start. Goodness gracious, guys, I'm getting senile. I did not do a start. So the frame this one or this one. Or this one. Either one of these. It's a choice on these. My run with a Y is in the house. 16. And you can have this little picture. It's a little card, sort of a cardstock. 1881 to my Valentine. So it's a 1881. That's 140 some years. Let's see if I can. There's this one. I love that. Absolutely love that picture. And then this one here is, get hold of it, together. That gold gilding, that real pretty archway, like looking down that path. I just really like that. Or just this frame, which is a probably 70s, I'd say, Hong Kong melamine. Is what they're calling it. I wrote that name down. Let me see if I can make sure I'm pronouncing it right. MELAMINE, melamine. 145 years old, this card. So that all comes together. And if I don't have any interest, I'm going to set them down because I don't want to break any of them. Don't want to break any of them. So it's choice on those if you want any of those. Hi, Lori. Lori's in at 16. Give it a few seconds here, but I'm going to go ahead and get my last call put in. I'm not sure how the lag is. Earlier, it was just like not bad. And last night, it was pretty good. But then at one point, it sort of, went crazy. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And we're putting the last call in. And we're going to put in sold. I just need to know which one you would like, Lori. And I will put your name on it. The oval one, the Hong Kong melamine with the little flowers at the bottom and the 1881 card with it. I can do her. Thank you. Thank you very much and congratulations. Now, if anybody would like any of the others, the one with the man and woman, the one together, it says it is number 43. It's for $16. And the one with the mother and child on it, also $16, number 44. If you would like any of those, all you have to do is put those numbers in, and I will put your name on it. All right, let me see what I have next. That may have been the last. Let me check. I know I've showed all the front. Let me just check these last little few here, just to make sure. Oh, I have not. Oh, okay. So stars. I have 2 bags of stars. They're like, let me find them. What did I just do? I think there's like 21 in each bag, and they look like this. They're just little like stars. They're really, I mean, really cool stars. I have 2 bags of them, and they are approximately 1 and yeah, that's a half mark there. They're actually more like 1 3/4 inches. These little stars are, and they're just the kind you could sew them on anything. You know, you can just sew them all around. They're just little thread and fabric, satin stitched stars. And I have 2 bags of them, 21 in each bag, and they start out at $10 a bag for 21 of them. Would be great for, oh God, what is it called? 4th of July. Kept wanting to say St. Patrick's Day. That was the only thing that was in my head. But then you could turn around and use them for Christmas too, you know, for stars and things. I mean, but they are really cool. So I have 2 bags of them, $10 a bag, 21 in each bag. You could hot glue them to whatever patriotic type things you want. Always think of how the people make, you know, take the big dowel rods, the big dowel rods, and they cut them. They make firecrackers out of them, and they use twine for the or jute, whatever you want to call it. I call it twine for the part you light. You know, the whatever you call it. Telling you, words are just not happening with me today. The part you light, and then you could glue some of these stars on with like paint them red, white, and blue. Put these stars on, look really cool. But $10 a bag on the stars. Let's see where we're at now. I keep going down my list, trying to make sure I showed you everything. I think I have. I think that was the only thing I hadn't showed thus far. So I'm going to go back over things that did not sell. They will be a flat price. And this time I'll give you the price and a number, their number. I have everything, you know, basically wrote down, and everything has its own little number. Keeps everything in order that way. I don't have to think so hard. Okay, let's see. Let's start with the very first thing I showed. Well, it's not the very first thing I showed, but one of them. This is the quilt blocks. There are 56 of these quilt blocks in here. They are all nice and clean. And I think they may all be hand stitched. When I was going back through them, when I was showing you guys each one, I didn't really see any that were machine stitched. So I would say all of them are hand stitched. See the hand stitching? They did a really good job. When hand stitching, you want at least 8 stitches per inch. That makes the quilt really nice and strong. I would probably, before I used them, press them, because I think some of them are sort of not been pressed since they were made or anything. So there are 56 of these. They are fabrics from 1920s all the way into your 1940s. $75, and they are number one. $75, number one, and all you have to do is put in the number one. The blue tablecloth. That is this one. This is a light blue damask tablecloth made in Japan. It measures 60 by 90, and then it has 8 napkins that comes with it that measures 16 by 16. Very nice. Now the box is not the box. I know this is just this is just my card box that I use to lay things. I have a dresser that lays in there, and then cards and stuff lay in it. But so the box does not come with, but this one is $30, number 2. $30 for the tablecloth, 60 by 90, 8 napkins, 16 by 16, and it's from Japan, probably I'd say the 50s. Oh, lay a deck over there. $30, number 2. And then the frog pitcher. This is a 1880s French made, signed, and numbered 734 on the bottom. It is $85, and it is number 3. And on my stuff, guys, if you're ever interested in a piece and you think, God, I don't want to pay that much, you can always make offers at any, email me down here at this, find it right there. And you can always email me there and make an offer on it. I mean, I'm not going to be mad about an offer or anything like that. I'll either say no, or I'll counter offer, or say, yep, I can do that. That works. I'm not out to make a killing. I just, got to make a little bit on things. But 85, number 3 on that one. Cobalt blue, glass blue frog. It's $16. It's number 4. $16, number 4, and it is glass. Really neat piece. What does it mean when your nose itches? Green frog, green frog planter right here. This one is $15, number 5. $15, number 5. It's got that real satiny feel to it. I like that kind of glaze. My nose quit itching. That's sold. Oh, the frog salt and peppers are $24, number 7. These are GTO, and I can't remember the name, but it's a pretty popular name. I'm trying to think of the store. I think it says like Aeropostale, if I remember. It said Aeropostale. No, anthropology, sorry. And anthropology is where these probably more than likely came through. So there are those, and they were $24, number 7. So our cup. This piece here also $24. Same thing, same company, anthropology, and $24 signed on the bottom, GTO, and that is the man's initials, and I can't think, Gordy something, or I can't remember, but $24, number 10 on the owl. Really neat cup. There again, like I can get all my fingers in it. It makes it much more comfortable. Then I have 2 Tonala owls. Let me find them. Just had them. They're also $24 each. The tall one here is number 11 and signatured right there on the bottom. And then this one here, also signed. Whoops. I'm going to have to take the other one out of my hand. Right there on the bottom. $24 on each ever one of those. The tall one was number 11. The shorter one here is number 12. Little jar of buttons. This one is, it was 14. I want to change it to 12. $12. Some of them I change prices if I can. $12, number 13. And it is a little owl jar bottle lead with the lead, and it's full of your mother of pearl, and then there's some glass and plastic buttons in it. And I tried to my best to pick out buttons, and most of them are mother of pearl. $12, number 13. These were a choice. The little dog holding the flowers. They started out at 12. I'm going to move that to $10. And then the little terrier family also was 12. I'm moving it to $10. But this one here, the little dog with flowers, $10, number 17. $10, number 17. Or the dog family terriers, $10, number 27. $10, number 27. On either of those. The little bulldog. Little bulldog. Look at him. He is $15, number 18. $15, number 18. Now, these are the memories of yesterday. This is the one with the little girl and the snowman. It's a music box. It has a little toggle here on the back. You just move over, and I might have let it wind out. I'm not sure. That one is number 20, and it's $20. And then we have the little girl with the little pixie, throwing snowballs. It is also the Memories of Yesterday. It's $20, number 21. And then this one here, Memories of Yesterday, and it's the little girl, may your birthday be bright and happy. Also, I'm sorry, I'm trying to think of the dates. The music box one with the snowman, that's the 80s, and the other two are the 93. This one's also one with a cake, and it is also $20, number 22. Number 22. I have these two tins left. They are your nutmeg or pumpkin spice. I had two pumpkin spice, sold one of them. So there are these two left. And I gotta find them. Where did you go? They were 10. I'm going to mark these to 8. If you would like them, $8 each. The pumpkin one is number 23, and the nutmeg is number 24. If you like either of those, I've changed the price to $8 each. What's my nose would quit itching? Gotta find, there they are. This is a little bag of your plastics. It is the Santa and Mrs. Claus and the rocking chairs. Just really cute. And then you also get these two little angels with them. And they're $12, number 25, for all 4 pieces. And then I have these 4 little pieces. It's 2 little raccoons. Now they are plastic, but then there's a bone china little dog there and another little ceramic Japan dog there. These are all miniatures. They are $10, and they're number 26. The Japan cat planter. Japan right over here. It is $14, number 28. $14, number 28. And then this little planter here with the little dog house. Looks like some grapes and a bee on it there. Also $14, number 29. And just marked Japan there on the bottom, hand painted as well. Let me move that direction, I think. Now the little condiments, monkeys, the hear no, see no, speak no, $22. Whoops. $22, number 30. And even has the little original spoon in the condiment. $22, number 30 on those. And then I had this set only. The other two sets sold. There's 5 of these. The little oh gosh, punch tin reflectors. This is what I have left on those. And they are $15, number 32. And then the stars, I just showed those. They were $10 a bag. And there's 21 in each one of the bags. And they're number 33. Silver plate, quadruplate, little World's Fair cup, 1904. Looks like it was St. Louis. And it is $12, number 36. Little child's cup. And I have these 3 of your picks left, your tinsel picks, Japan. These are $7 each. Number 40, if anyone would like any of these, they are $7 each. Just letting me know. And then I had either one of these left. This one here is number 43, $16, and number 44, $16. If anyone would like any of those. I think that's everything. I think. Let me look at something. I see something sitting here, and I'm not sure if it's sold or not. Probably did. Yes, it did. Okay. All right, that's everything, guys. That was everything I had today. Like I said, if there's anything that you would like that I reshowed and priced out, you can always email me. You can put it in the comments below even. You can email me, and if you can bundle things, and we'll try to make it a little cheaper. Doing things like that as well. I do that often. I don't have a problem with it, you know. Oh, bye, my Robin with the Y. You have a good week too. Went and got an estimate on my car this past week. $2,300 and some $2,300 and some dollars to have it fixed, and sent the pictures to the daughter, called her or the girl that hit me, and she said she'd get them to her dad. Haven't heard anything. So luckily, you know, I had a police report done. and I'm going to call them and see what their plans are. So far I still have a car. But I asked the guy there, and he said how long I asked him how long they'd have to keep it, and he said like 3 days. So I informed the girl that, I'd also need a rental car to get around. But it sounds like the guy, her dad, doesn't want to really turn it into his insurance because it's going to make her insurance go up. Well, I'm not going to go without a car, man, So we're either going to turn it into your insurance if they even pay for a car. If not, you're going to pay for me a car, or we're going to end up in court. I don't know, I'll tell you. I mean, it's like, I didn't hit you. You hit me, and now you've turned my life upside down because you wasn't paid attention. More than likely, she was on her phone. I'm telling you, who knows? But in my head, more than likely, she was on her phone. Because, I mean, I don't know how she missed not seeing me. I mean, I was directly behind her. All she had to do was look behind her. Ah! I'm telling you. Some people. Yeah. Well, as far as I know, I'll be here next week. Unless I'm in jail. It could happen. It could happen. Oh yeah, I got their insurance information, and they have the same insurance as me. So yeah, it won't be too hard. I got their policy number, name of their insurance, their name, the police report, everything. So, and the police have all that as well. That's why I did a police report. He did not want to do a police report, and I was like, "Oh yeah, we're doing a police report. Sure, we are." I've never really been in accidents before, but the ones that have happened, just simple little things like that, there's a police report done. I'm not I don't know if he just thought I was a crazy old woman, didn't know what was going on. We will bail you out. My first call, come get me. Oh goodness, you never know. You never know about me. Gotta remember, I'm crazy. But I want to thank you all for being here and purchasing and being my friends and having a good time and all that good jazz. I enjoy coming here on Sundays. It's my dad's birthday today, and so I hope he has a happy birthday. Let me get Judy's little froggy man here. Set him up over here, sort of putting everything in one spot right now. That way I can just, because I can't get up out of this chair without get out that door without putting it back in this closet. I'm in a small little room. It's not that big of space, but it works for me. Lay these down here because those did not sell, but lay these up here because those did sell. Just like that, and boom. All right, I'm going to say bye for now, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Like I said, if there's anything that didn't sell that you want, you can always email me here. Even from prior sales, I've had some people say, hey, the sale you had on April or March or whatever it was, whatever, and is that still available? And I just go back in my books and look, and if I still have it, then they can have it. Happy birthday to Sam's dad. Happy birthday to Sam's dad. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Sam's dad. Oh, thank you. He will appreciate that. I'll tell him. I think my mom watches sometimes anymore, but today, I think both of my sisters are at my mom and dad's house, and uh, probably whoever the man they're with or whatever is there. God, I can't think. Boyfriend and husband are there with them more. Well, I don't know if the husband is. I think he might be somewhere else. Not mine, because I ain't got no husband. I ain't got no husband. But my one sister does, and the other one's got a boyfriend. So they may be there, but I couldn't go. I try to tell them not to have things on Sundays, but nobody ever listens to me. I said, y'all could have done this on Saturday. And they're like, no, I was going to be out of town on Saturday. Well, then there you go. We'd got to have it without you. Instead, now y'all get to have it without me because they don't care. But that's okay. Sam can handle it every day of the week. Here I am, blah, 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 blah. But y'all have a great week. I'm going to get your packages all wrapped and boxed and ready to go. You'll get your invoices tomorrow evening, even though I know it's Memorial Day. I can still send invoices. All that part still works. That doesn't stop. And then if it's paid by noon on Tuesday, then it goes out on Tuesday. Even though it probably won't show on your end as being shipped until the next day. For some reason, I don't know, a thing came up on my thing saying that pirate ship, give them 24 hours before things show up. So, okay, dokie. I think that's the only new stuff. Happening. But I'm going to figure out what's for dinner. I don't know if they were barbecuing tonight or not. We'll see. Maybe I can get a hamburger out of the deal. But I will see y'all later. Have a good week, and hopefully I'll be back here next Sunday. If you don't see a preview, then more than likely I won't be, but I know should be a Sunday soon that I won't be, and it's because I'll have so much court stuff that I won't have time to go anywhere to get anything. And I work week to week on my stuff. I don't have a big place to keep back stock. So basically it's week to week on stuff. But y'all have a good one. I'll talk at you later. And bye for now. Bye for now, guys.